We gotta pray the Most High forgive us. Yeah. We gotta pray the Most High forgive us. We gotta hope and pray that He don't kill us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go dummy, pal.
I drop to my knees and I pray to the Father, screaming Salakia, Abba Yahweh. He got the light, He got the power, we got the truth. Now is the hour. My people been fighting for so long, He done been doing us so wrong. He know we ready to go home, won't be much longer, just hold on. I drop to my knees and I pray to the Father, screaming Salakia, Abba Yahweh. He got the light, He got the power, we got the truth. And now is the hour. My people been fighting for so long, He done been doing us so wrong. He know we ready to go home, won't be much longer, just hold on. Gotta get it right, yeah, we gotta come back. You don't wanna die, looking up high and they cracking that sky. It's your Howard shot. Better pick a side there, left or that right. It's a homicide. I told the devil to get in the back. Spiritual riches, I fill up a sack. At church, I was sleeping the service. They told me to get up and worship, but all of your idols are worthless. The devil be right in there working. Drop top with the V12. Look at the pastor, he's swerving. Look at his daughter, she twerking. I had to switch and reverse it. Sometimes I can't really believe that you gave me a piece of the pie. Anything that I desire, I wanna live in the sky, all in the blink of an eye. We gotta pray the Most High forgive us. Yeah. We gotta pray the Most High forgive us. I drop to my knees and I pray to the Father, screaming Salakia, Abba Yahweh. He got the light, He got the power, we got the truth. Now is the hour. My people been fighting for so long, He done been doing us so wrong. He know we ready to go home, won't be much longer, just hold on. I drop to my knees and I pray to the Father, screaming Salakia, Abba Yahweh. He got the light, He got the power, we got the truth. And now is the hour. My people been fighting for so long.
Hey, good people, what's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Frank Nitty, checking in with y'all with another video. Just want to slide in and give y'all a quick update on what I've been having going on. So, this is my third week of flatbedding. So far, love it. I would say I love everything about flatbed, but I ain't gonna hold you. Tarps is probably my biggest hate right now. And tarps is a whole nother topic, a whole nother subject. Tarp right now is just, especially like when you're in 105-degree weather, that heat is a whole different ball game when dealing with them tarps, man. As you see in the beginning of the video, I went out to Colorado. Then I came back with a load out of American Gypsum, if I'm pronouncing it right. Got a load out of there, brought it down to Kansas. Came out of Kansas, went up to Iowa. They did hit me all the way up to Iowa. Then I pick up my first they sent me a load that picked up out of South Carolina. Therefore, I would have had to deadhead all the way to South Carolina from Kansas to pick this load up. So I told the guy, I'm like, are y'all sure y'all want me to deadhead that far? So then he go to say, well, yeah, because it's a over-dimensional load. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it was a load of tires, but they wanted it to go out to Bingham Canyon, Utah. Me, I've been driving almost 10 years. So the first thing I said, Bingham Canyon, I've been through there multiple times. Anything dealing with Canyon, I don't want nothing to do with it, to be honest, you know. So he asked me, was I all right? So I believe, would it be an oversized load, it would have hung off 4 feet on both sides. So I think I was only gonna be getting like 4 tires or something like that. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna bite off more than I can chew. So I told him straight up, I've never did over-dimensional before. So I don't know how comfortable I am with it. And then I already know, like, going through the canyons is gonna be a headache. It's a lot of strategy put to it. It's a lot of paying attention. And if I'm trying to pay attention to the canyon and also an oversized load and I have no type of experience doing it, I didn't I'm gonna just say this. I didn't want to bite off more than I can chew. Cause at first I'm like, yeah, I do it. But then it's kind of thinking about it, and he called me back. He was like, you sure? Because you never did this before. So I'm like, you know what? You might be right. You know what I'm saying? So they go to send me another load, which this load, it is an over-dimensional load. And it's not too bad. It took me maybe an hour to chain it down and make sure I had all my flags up, make sure everything was secure. And we got to rolling with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, like, even if something is hanging off my trailer a little bit, in my mind, I'm so not used to that, is that when me just seeing a little something hanging off the edges, it just kind of got me like, whoa. Then at the same time, it's tires at that. So with the way the tires were sitting, it just kept bothering me that, you know what I'm saying? But I have to realize, like, okay, it's over-dimensional. That's what this means. Like, if I'm gonna be moving up, then I have to do, you know, I gotta get used to that. So, chained everything down, tossed me like 2 straps over the blade. We kept it hauling, you know what I'm saying? We get all the way down the hill, then they tell me, they like, all right, well, they hit me today. They say, hey, Frank, do not go into Florida because they got the hurricane coming. So you might want to just take your time, and what you can do is just stop by the house. Let's see how this passes over, and then instead of delivering it Thursday morning, you probably could leave out Thursday morning. But they want me to deliver it Monday morning. So probably what I'm gonna end up doing is wait till this little storm pass, and then take off and head out to Miami, or Medley, Florida. So they sent me all my permits. I just went on ahead and printed them out or whatever like that. So it's not hard, but it is challenging. You know what I'm saying? So I think anybody can do it as long as you put your mind to it. As long as that's, you know, you got a goal in it, you got a passion, you can do it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It's still sometimes going to go load something, it's like, oh shit. Like, you get that nervous feeling in your stomach, and then you get there and you're like, all right, cool. Do I need chains? Do I need straps? What do I need to place them at? What do I need to do this? And then you sit back and you watch other drivers, the way they maneuver, the way they doing it. And a lot of times is these places that you're gonna be at, it's gonna be other drivers. And just like when I picked this load up, I had everything secured and only had 1 strap over the blade. Then another driver came up, was like, hey man, you might want to put another strap on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Just in case if you decide to swivel on you, you know what I'm saying, you always got that downward pressure. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go ahead and toss the other strap. Then boom, he came back over there. He was like, well, instead of having your oversized banner on the bottom of the bumper where they could possibly drag the ground, use the load levelers and put it on there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended up getting dude number 2. He like, whatever you need help with, just send me a picture of it, and then I guide you, you know, if need be. So it's a lot of drivers you're gonna meet out you that do the same exact thing that you're doing, and they will give you a lot of direction and whatever. Like, so that's not the only person I communicate with. It's like 4 other drivers. So sometimes I get my load. If it's not no driver there and I know how to secure it just based off of watching them, I would just send a picture of the load to certain drivers and be like, hey man, how would you do this? Then they'll say like, all right, cool, just toss 10 straps, bungee your tarps. Or they'll say, move that chain from right there, put that chain right here. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then as you go along, it's like when it came down to this load, I knew exactly what to chain everything and knowing what the securement points is on certain loads and stuff like that. So I say it's not too hard at all. It is a challenge. It do make you think. It do make you pay attention. I'm a lot more safe and cautious than I've probably ever been when it came down to driving the truck. So, and I feel like on the flatbed side, it's a lot more help than just people, you know. In a drive van, it's kind of like, it's in the trailer and then you really don't have to communicate with nobody, but you outside and you doing this and doing that. Just like I was out there delivering one load in Kansas and it was 105 degrees The other dude, there, whatever type of tarps he had, it was a whole lot lighter than mine. So me, out there trying to wrap mines up, and he just like folding his fast as hell. And I could tell they weren't that heavy because the way he picked them up and just tossed them on the flatbed. So he was like, yeah, you can go buy your own tarp so they ain't got to be so heavy. And then this, that, and the third. And he helped me roll mines up, you know what I'm saying? But it was so hot, he showed me a simple way to roll them up so that it still rolled up and I could secure them to the deck of the step deck. But it's just certain things where each driver's gonna be out there to help you 8 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, and if they helping you, if somebody stop and help me, I'm not gonna get the help I need and leave. You know what I'm saying? If somebody help me out, then I see another driver, he like chaining his, hey man, you need some help? He be like, oh yeah, grab this side for me. Then you help him roll his tarps, or hey, you doing the other side the same way you doing this side? All right, cool, I chain this side for you. It's just helping each other so you can go ahead and move on with the process. Now, I think like one of the difficult parts is people keep talking about this wintertime. So I guess wintertime, the wind, pick up, snow, and all that shit on your tarps. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just the major thing. And I got me a heating system also for my chains. So in the wintertime, you know, I'm able to turn it on and it can heat up the, what is it called? Like the headache rack. It can send some heat through there. So my chain's not all, you know, or whatever. So that's basically it. Just want to give y'all a little rundown, you know what I'm saying? Everything's still going kosher. I appreciate you for checking in. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff. Catch you on the next one.